A couple days ago, we were in a customer's house and talking about their baseboard after finishing up a different project. The owner had talked about how at one point they were thinking about doing the baseboard themselves, but they have what are called bullnose corners, like most of us have. Let me show you what that is. So the bullnose corners are where your wall comes out and then kind of has that radius. That's called bullnose. And if you were to just cut baseboard like normal, where you just cut a standard 45-degree cut, you wind up with this big old gap right here that you have to like fill with caulking or something, and it's just unsightly. You have two options on how to overcome that. You can go to the store and buy these pre-made pieces that have that radius built into them, or you cut a transition piece like this. It's an intermediate piece that goes between this leg and that leg. And that's how carpenters like to do it. So let me show you how we tackle making that cut. So a corner is 45 degrees. A typical corner is 90 degrees. So two cuts would be 45. But because we're making that intermediate piece, we have to do it in four cuts. So each cut is 22.5 degrees. All miter saws have an automatic stop at 22.5 degrees for that exact reason. So we're gonna cut two pieces of our long, what would be our long legs going out, and then we're gonna cut that intermediate piece. So first one, 22.5 degrees. Never reach into your blade while it's still spinning. There's our first one. Next one, swing the saw the other way. Now we have our second cut. What we're going to do is make our intermediate piece. Real quick, that radius from here to here is 3/4 of an inch. So we make the skinny side of our transition piece 3/4 of an inch. One of the things I like to do, we have our 22 this way. We're going to cut it this way. When I make my mark, I like to extend the line so I don't accidentally cut it the wrong way or make some kind of mistake. We make our mark, and then long way, like in the angle that you want, make a big old mark for yourself. Painter's going to cover all that up, so you don't have to worry about it, and that makes you cut down on mistakes. So now come on in and let's see what we got. We have our two pieces that are coming together. We got your drywalled corner right there. We got the 3/4 inch in the back. 22 and a half, 22 and a half. Same here. They all come together. Nice and pretty. So that's how you turn a corner with a bullnose. Bonus points, what we do and what is definitely recommended, glue your joints. All of them. Your outside corner joints should always be glued. And then they don't come apart. Long-lasting, high-quality carpentry done at home. Turning bullnose corners. Makes it easy. See you in the next one.